ever get used to this? I bet it was beautiful here before the Dark Elves destroyed everything.
You know what they could improve? When your axe is out and you're aiming, and you click left click, it should just automatically come back to you. So, you know, it's better than pressing R for it to come back. What is... Whoa, I just noticed something. What does shift do? Shift 5 is Spartan Raid. Oh, I can't put shift on both? What's 1 and 2? Oh, weapons. Three, 4, and 5. Hmm. Ah, that's fine. Let's put that there.
Now that's impressive.
What does it say?
From darkness, keep safe the light. Didn't do a very good job, did they?
What's the point of that?
There, the light.
They've covered it up with that stuff. How would they do that? Look, another light out. What's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
What now?
The light is near. Look for a way inside.
That did it! Look! More light bridges!
Follow me. Atreus, to me.
I'm coming! I'm coming! Here we go! Leave it! Watch out! After it! Watch out, brother! Father, they're winning! That was good, right?
Not bad, but not good either.
You're restoring all the pathways.
Okay, there are a few things I want to change. This is, like I suspected, not good. This has no range. None. It's a charge up that has no range. So it's supposed to be like in close quarters, but
Yeah, that looks too hard. Maybe we could find the light somewhere else.
No, give me a moment.
too hard. We should go.
Not yet.
I don't think you're gonna get it. We should go.
I will get it.
Now can we go?
I require silence.
Aw. I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
You know what? We're just gonna do this because I think it's more fun this way.
Did you hear that?
Stay alert and by my side.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the Bifrost?
The witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how'd I miss that?
You are more concerned with her safety than our goal.
Father!
Quiet! I have him. Your knife boy.
That was close.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me. Oh, it's so sticky.
Gina! Luna!
Another one!
Stay back.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
Got it.
I like how he's running slower.
There. When it falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
Okay.
Jump, boy!
Right! Look out!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
Done!
Keep shooting, boy! I will clear our path! Well done! Shorten the time between your volleys. There are many targets. You will not miss.
They're everywhere!
A narrow path negates superior numbers. Stay focused. Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow. It's beautiful. The light. It's making the whole temple reappear. It's the source of all of it. Wait. It's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ah! That really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay here. Only use it as a last resort.
You're giving me your axe?
I'm letting you hold my axe. It is not a gift.
Still.
Dream sequence.
What is this? Faye?
You have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him. He always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me and he never will. I don't know him and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better. He doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you. Except... I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
Faye. Wait! Come back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy! I was gone only... moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Yes.
There's our exit. But there's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is useless.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
Fantastic.
On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
That stairway's blocked. There's a light crystal ahead, just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
So now he shoot light arrows. That's cool. Does he have new skills? Oh my god. What is that? Weaken status effects? Light arrow inflicts more stun. Hopefully I'll never have to use any barehanded stuff.
Finally! I'll light the crystal if you find me an angle.
Let us make our way back up.
This still doesn't solve a lot of my problem.
This is block 2.
Light runic. Oh. Still think that's gonna be the best.
Where are you taking that?
Boy, over here.
Oh, look. The blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
They didn't let me take this out of here before. And now they do? Of course.
You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
Maybe instead of looting a sacred temple, we could just get out of here?
If I want your opinion, boy, I will ask for it.
Ah. Okay.
You can reach the bowl now.
How easy has easy mode been? Pretty difficult, I'll say. What? Huh?
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Well, how do I get up there? How do I get Atreus to go up there? That light bridge opens that. No, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to put it here. Is there a second one? No. Okay. I must not be seeing something that I'm supposed to be seeing. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me.
Can we go already?
I mean,
Climb
oh
up.
my
Have a look.
God. Why? I walked right next to this thing before.
I can't get to the bowl from here. It's too far to jump.
Hold on.
Not like I have a choice.
Like, I literally walked right next to that and there was no prompt before.
Go ahead.
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah, it's Seed. Stupid rails.
I mean, it is pretty stupid.
So,
Let's be honest.
it's a door after all. Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now?
I don't care what he wants.
I hate that guy.
He will be back.
Oh yeah, that boss fight's gonna be annoying, huh?
Oh no, the boat isn't here. It's still back at the other side of the lake.
Then we go back the way we came. The lift.
We really gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
No.
Then...
Oh god, this boss fight is gonna be so annoying. Oh, fantastic. All the joggers got free.
There isn't a way back up from here, you know.
I know.
Great, now I can barely see.
There's light. Make do.
Why are there level 1 enemies here?
It would help me if you would hold the light up so I could see where I'm shooting.
Use your ears. Adapt.
I am.
I didn't get any loot for the other one because it fell off. Oh no, it's right there. Well, we know what happens when this goes down. You know, I pressed her. I guess I mistimed it.
Plan on carrying the crystal everywhere like the last one?
If need be.
Rude. Can you see I'm carrying a crystal around?
Boy, shoot.
I know how it works.
But what about this way? We're just gonna take this, okay? I do like this sequence. It's very dark. It's spooky. Rude. What? Oh, I gotta light this up. BF. So this has to be F. Okay, that's B. F. Okay. You know, they really should make enough crystals to fit everywhere.
Finally, we can use the same sand bowl that brought us down the first time. I want to get out of here.
Rude. That's funny.
You're back.
Okay. Like I said, an annoying fight. Because he doesn't stay on the ground. Really stupid. And has no checkpoints. So even better, right? God damn it. Maybe I should switch my skill. God, I hate the blind. I hate it. Oh my god. God damn it. Thank you for the raid.
Hang on! Come on, up!
Oh, god damn it.
No, don't leave me alone here!
Fez brought us. Thank you, Fez. Okay, let's try that again. Oh. So close both times? Yeah. I can't parry those. Or I'm just mistiming it. Let's just try again.
Hold up!
Nope, go away. Yeah, stop. I don't need you to res me. I mean, if you want to play range combat, I can. Oh, dang it. Oh no. Gotcha.
No, that can't be.
What did it say?
That we made a grave mistake.
Runic summon. Oh, now you give it to me. Fantastic.
Did we help the wrong side?
That
Let me guess. You're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
is enough.
Can we go now?
Atreus is so sassy. Okay.
Do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it. I'm glad he
Boy,
does.
read this. Boy, what's that say?
Only time you want to talk to me is when you need
Do you want to tell me something?
I said, the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was here...
If your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all.
True.
Atreus.
Forget it.
Fine.
That is true. He should have tried talking before, you know, fighting. I'm trying to remember if there's any places that was like locked from us because we didn't have this light power in this area. Don't remember.
So? Was she in the light?
Who?
You know.
Oh, she was not there.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief.
Alright, see you later, Mr. Cat.
Mourn how you wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? You do not know my ways. I know it has not been easy. In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see in this realm?
I don't know. Is there more to see in this realm? Thank you for the follow. Yeah. I don't think we missed anything. Nothing really stands out to me that I missed anything here. So let's just go back. Honestly, the best part about this game is their relationship. It's so good.
You're back. See, you've been busy.
How observant.
I am known for my attention to detail. You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey. There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during his travels throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms? Which ones did he go to? What did he collect?
Fafnir was a, shall we say, aggressive collector of magical artifacts. The more he acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all things. Huh. I bet that was quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat.
Am I going to 100%
Thanks,
this
Sindri.
game?
You're very welcome. Oh,
I will play
and,
it for
if
as
you
long
find
as
that
it's
whetstone,
not
well,
annoying.
It sure would be nice of you to bring it to me.
Once it becomes annoying, I will stop.
Ready?
But
I'd
more than
advise
likely, I
caution
will
if you're heading
definitely
to the
beat
storeroom.
the end
Last
game.
I
Though.
was there, all manner of nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all the stuff?
Oh, no. No, not at all. He's dead, I think.
Oh, sorry.
No need to be sorry. These things happen when one travels from realm to realm, collecting priceless
still can't upgrade your
artifacts
bow?
that don't belong to you.
Crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's open that.
That looks amazing. Good, good. Also, remember to breathe. Well, that's something.
Hyper everything chance to grant a blessing of runic on any successful parry. Moderate perk activation chance to grant a blessing of cooldown. I don't think I care for either one of those. Just gonna sell it.
Don't let the Draugr get you.
Because here's the thing, I did watch some of the fights at the end of the game, and those Valkyries seems very annoying to fight, especially on the easy difficulty that I am doing. And I do not wish to suffer through that.
Father, I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head, well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling, what she was afraid of.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
I promise.
Oh yeah, I know each are very different from each other. I'll definitely attempt them like maybe 10 times each. But if I don't beat it then probably just gonna skip that. Oh. You know, considering that
What now?
We have the light. To Midgard.
considering that this place is so advanced, I don't know if you can call it that, you would think that the door's automatic and you don't have to, like, you know, use brute strength to open it. Just saying. Oh, wrong side. Move it back to Midgard. Helheim, Starfelheim, Asgard, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Vanheim. Oh. Okay.
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
Very pretty. Oh yeah,
We just came back from another realm,
this game looks
and we met
great.
your brother. Wait, not in that order.
Did you let that seed sop put hand to your blade? Hmm? You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he botch up on her girl?
Wait the opposite.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, even a blind pig farts up a truffle now and again.
Horizon was
But you know
beautiful.
what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
What did you do?
It's better.
Okay. You know, I wish smithing was that easy. You just smack the weapon once, and it's done. Next game's coming out on the 18th this month. There's so many games coming out this month. I think the next big one I'm looking forward to is definitely Elden Ring.
What realm you gents shaking off? Let me guess. Alfheim?
How'd you guess?
I'd know that smell anywhere. Used to spend my fair share of time there, but I ain't allowed to anymore on account of the incident.
What happened?
Well, ain't too sure your daddy's gonna like me talking about it on account of all the swearing and stealing and fucking involved.
What?
I am a
Don't
huge
judge
Dark
me.
Souls fan.
You're the one came in all
I think I played
reeking of
every
hell.
From Software game except for
Spirit of
Demon
the
Souls,
man's
because that was the
memories.
only one that wasn't
Go
on
on
PC.
now. I got things that ain't gonna hammer themselves. Let's sort you out.
Oh my god.
Go scuff that up.
Okay, sure. Does anyone ever go defense in this game?
Sure, that'll keep you out of trouble.
Because I have never seen a single person done that.
Looks good. Son?
I need
Oh, you
solid.
make up your mind?
Okay. Fine.
You
Okay.
got a fine deal there.
Well, all that stuff to upgrade it. What a waste.
What
Open
can I
flame.
get you, you little fart?
Solid. I feel like I must have missed a solid Brottelheim steel somewhere. Because I feel like I should have had two by now. So 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
You take care now.
Marked fragment of Alfheim. Reduce damage from Dark Elves attack. You know that they knew that Dark Elves are just a terrible enemy to fight against. To give you an item that reduces their damage. Let's get out of here. We're just gonna keep progressing the story. So
Do
just
you
gonna go.
remember the way back to the Black Breath?
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath? Or exploring? Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier, when we left the Witch's Cave.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning. The sun is over there, so... that's south. Southwest?
Good.
Are they saying that we should go back to the witch's place? Nah. Let's just keep going to the main area. The hell?